decided to cancel my talk. So, since I've written it for Benny, I've written it before the event, but so I'm even more confident to read it now. So, hello everyone, hello Benny. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Roozbeh. I'm from the same department, actually. Benny, this gentleman standing over there, smiling, sorry, is a very good friend of mine. But he's also surely a very good friend of many of you, and many more who are not here. It is difficult to even count his apparently unlimited number of friends, colleagues, ex-colleagues, ex-flatmates, and acquaintances. He has all sorts of friends in all sorts of places. I have witnessed that. So this is as much a reflection of his amiable personality as it is a reflection of his diverse background. He has lived in Iran and Sweden, in Tehran, Göteborg, and Linköping. He has studied computer engineering and innovation systems, or systems of innovation. I think I will learn the correct way today. And has worked at several places, including Ericsson and Linköping University. He has been an active PhD candidate as well, with responsibilities ranging from LEU PhD to, as we heard just now, SUF's Doctoral Association. Almost all international PhD students, PhD candidates appreciate his efforts in SUF for changing the regulations that improve the living conditions for PhD candidates in Sweden. Thank you for that. But if you think that this is all about Benny, you're wrong, dears. Benny has a diverse range of intellectual interests as well. Almost any time we speak to each other, there is something new or interesting that he wants to share or discuss with me. The topics of our conversations are often very exciting and stimulating. Even though, to an unequipped eyes, they may sometimes appear to be absurd. They can be related to domestic or foreign policy of different countries, international affairs, economics, sociology, theology, philosophy, alternative medicine, Chinese medicine, history, art, and you name it. The range of topics, like the scope of his friendship, is simply uncategorizable. To give you a flavor of the kind of topics that he may engage you with, I looked at the history of my digital correspondence with him, focusing on the month October in the last 3 years. This year, October 2018, Benny suggested me to watch an interview with David Owen, the former British Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, who spoke about the future of European and Iranian relations, especially after the US withdrawal from the nuclear agreement. Last year, October 2017, I found it in my chats. He gave me a YouTube link to a short lecture by an Iranian theologist, Abdul Karim Surush, and a theologist and philosopher, on the balance between duties and rights in the Eastern and Western societies. He said in the East, he prefers to talk about the importance of the rights, while in the West, he focuses more on giving lectures on the importance of duties. October 2016, Benny suggested to attend a talk in LEU about war, terrorism, and climate change, organized by UF. In the same month, he also suggested to watch a BBC-made documentary series called Pandora's Box about the consequences of political and technocratic rationalism, in short, technocracy. Okay? Benny, among these years of friendship, I have witnessed your intellectual journey. It is clear that your curiosity and playfulness has been pulling you toward different directions. This has led to some very rewarding experiences, but has also been a risky treasure. This trait of yours does not always makes it easier for you to fit in the institutionalized circumstances within which we are all expected to be relatively obedient actors. So here I think you have been facing a familiar academic dilemma. Be too curious, too playful, and stride too far off the road, and you may get stranded and perished. Be too obedient and conforming to end up having an infertile mind and a disappointed heart. Benny, observing your beautiful performance today, when I was writing it, I was thinking to write perfect, but then I'm very happy to choose beautiful because it was even better than perfect. Observing your beautiful performance today, that made you a well-deserved doctor. I'm so happy to see that you have found a way to solve this dilemma, at least for a while. Bra jobbet. Let us remember that in some ancient Nordic calendars, the year was split into two main seasons. I think we can all identify with that. The summer, or the nightless days, and the winter, or the dark days. And this time of the year, actually around 14th or 15th of October, called the autumn month, was a time when people were supposed to have completed all preparations for winter and ensured that all the beer was brewed. Benny, I'm very happy to see that your beer, your thesis, your PhD, and also your beer is brewed right before the winter begins. For this accomplishment and for everything else that you are, for your friends and for colleagues, I want you all to raise a toast for you, Dr. Benny. Skål.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to say. I don't remember even those topics that you talked about.
I can't remember them all either.
Probably I was just typing on keyboard and something was just coming up from the Google search. But I'm very happy to have nice and good colleagues and friends like you and others around me. It's such a nice feeling that you feel that you have someone to talk to and you have someone to turn to when you need to talk. Thank you very much.